Hey there, today we are starting our Solidworks tutorial series. You can download the drawing files using the link in the description below. Let's get started. Today we are going to design this 3D model over here. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to divide it into blocks. So the first block will be this cylinder over here. And the other block will be the flange thing here. And also this flange thing. And that one. So this one will be first, and then we will design the 3 flanges, and then finally we are going to design this part over here. So let's get started. The cylinder in the middle is 120 millimeter diameter with a height of 60 millimeters, and it has several circular cuts: 66 millimeter, 60, 20, 76 and 110. We can do this in one command using the revolve command. So first we're going to open a new part. We're going to go to the front plane, make a new sketch, and then go make a line in the middle. I prefer it would be a construction line like this. Then we are going to draw a rectangle, make this rectangle parallel to the end line or the origin line. I'm going to make the outer diameter 120. Now let's see, this one is 110 with a height of 10. So we're going to draw a line here, 10. Then go like this, 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 and like this. We'll just trim the extra parts. This one is going to be 76. Oh, this one is 110, I'm sorry. This one is going to be 76. The depth is still 10. Oops. The other one is depth is 15 and the diameter is 66. The next one is 20 and the depth is 35 to 45, 10. The top one is 60. The depth is 45 to 60, that's 15. Here we go. We can revolve all around this on the center line by exiting the sketch, go to features, select revolve boss, hit OK. And now we are going to make this flange. It has 100 millimeter distance from the center and the dimensions is 70 by 15. I'm gonna go to the top plane, draw a rectangle, and then go make a center line from this point to the midpoint of this and make it horizontal. We make the width 70, this distance 100. Oh, sorry. And we are going to convert this edge here by going to convert entities and trim what we do not need. Okay, now let's do the other two. This one and that one has 130 degrees from the horizontal, and the dimensions, if we look in the I direction, it's 45 by 50. Okay, let's do the center line. Another center line. This dimension is 130. same as this one. Now we are going to make a rectangle, but in this case I'm selecting a parallelogram. I'm gonna make those two parallel and those two perpendicular. The width is 45, I guess. And this one should be intersecting the midpoint. The distance from here to there, how much? 110. And we're gonna convert entities for this circle and delete the extras. I think this one is duplicated now. Okay, now we're going to mirror this one about this horizontal plane, and we can extrude them all because they all have the same height of 15. I think I made a mistake. Let's go back. This is not mid-plane, it's spline, so it goes up. Okay. Now let's do the semicircle on top of this one. This semicircle is R15 and is 35 from the bottom. Let's do a sketch on this face. Make a circle of 30. Then do a rectangle from this corner like this and drag the end point to there. I'm gonna make the midpoint above the origin by clicking on both of them, making them vertical. Then trim what we do not need. Then from the base, I'm gonna select small dimensions, go from the base and press shift. So it snaps to the outer line. If I don't press shift, it will just snap to the center. So if I press shift, it will go to the outer line. Hit 35, and then I'm going to convert the baseline by hitting convert entities. I'm going to trim the axis. Here we go. I'm going to extrude it up to surface and select that surface. Okay. See? Now let's do the rib on the top. This rib will go on the front plane. We draw a rib like this. This rib is 11 millimeters from here and 5 millimeters from the top. So I'm going to convert entities for this edge and that edge. Okay. And I'm going to just make a point here and a point on this one. I'm going to select the point and select the line, make them intersect. Select this point, select the line, make them intersect. Extend the line. And then I'm going to make the dimension from here to there 11 and from here to there 5. And now I'm going to close this triangle. Make this horizontal, make this vertical. Okay. The way I did that is I wanted the extrusion to go deep into the body, because I do not want any flat edges on top of the circular edges. I'm going to make those construction lines. I'm going to extrude this one. How much? 10. Mid-plane. 10. Okay, see, it's now going deep into the body. I don't have any flat edges on top of the circular ones. I need to make the full fillet. Go to the fillet option, choose full fillet, and choose the 3 faces. Here we go. Now I need to make the rib on top of this one. This rib is going through from the top to bottom. So let's make a sketch on this plane. I'm going to convert this edge and convert that edge. I'm gonna go from the midpoint to the center point. This will be our center line. I'm gonna make it construction. I'm gonna select it and go to offset entities and select bi-directional. The width is 15, so it's 7.5 on each side. I'm gonna add 7.5. It's okay. And I'm going to trim the excess. This. Now there is an an overdefined thing. If we click at this icon here and say diagnose, say that this midpoint is overdefined, I'll accept that and hit OK. Now I'm going to make a horizontal construction line to use it to mirror this entity above the horizontal line. Okay, now I'm going to extrude and select up to surface. Select this surface. Okay, I'm gonna make the fillet on this corner. This fillet is 20 millimeter radius, and there is a hole of 20 millimeter too. The fillet is 20. Okay, now I'm gonna make a sketch on this base from the center of this circle. 20. I'm gonna extrude it up to next, so it knows where to end over here at the end of the feature. Okay, let's do this again here. We can make a circle by snapping on the center of this one, make it 20. We can do it also up to surface. See, it's the same thing. Okay, now we need to make this flanges hollow. So the dimension here is 5 and here is also 5 on each side. Let's go to offset entities. So choose 5 and choose all those edges, but not bidirectional. Just want it single directional. Let's reselect those. Here we go. And I'm going to convert this edge and trim the extra here and there. Then I'm going to cut it up to surface and I'm going to choose this surface. Okay. Do the same thing here. Create a sketch. Go to offset entities. Select this edge, reverse. Okay. Also I'm selecting this edge. Okay. I'm going to extend this one to here. I'm going to convert the baseline and trim what I don't need. Okay. I'm going to cut that up to surface and choose that surface. And instead of doing it again, I'm going to mirror this one, choose the front plane, and for features I'm going to use this feature. Okay, now the final thing to do is to make the holes in the slot here. Let's do the holes. The holes is on a circle diameter of 17.5 radius, so that's 35. I'm going to make a sketch on this plane. Use a 35. Make it a construction geometry and do a circle on top. This circle is 5, I guess. Yep. Oh no, it's 8. I'm sorry. It's 8. And I'm going to repeat it using the circular sketch pattern. I'm going to choose this entity and choose I want to repeat it 5 times. Okay, it's not fully defined because if I drag one of the circles, you see it's going out. I'm going to click the center of the pattern, hit Control and do the origin and make coincident. Now it's fully defined. I'm going to cut it and make it through all, so it cuts all of the body. Okay, now let's do the circular slot. The circular slot has an R35 inner and R50 outer. Let's do that. Going to a 3-point arc. Make a 3-point arc like this, 3-point arc like that. Make them both concentric. Choose one of them and choose this circle, make it concentric. Now I'm going to make another 3-point arc to close this one, another one to close that one. I'm going to choose both of these, make them tangent. Choose both of these, make them tangent. Same thing on the bottom. Okay, now we need to put some dimensions. This arc is 35, and this arc is 50. Now I need to know where I'm going to end, so I'm going to make a construction line from here to there, another one from here to here, and this angle should be 160. Sorry. And it should be symmetric around the horizontal, so I'm going to draw a horizontal plane and make this angle 80. Okay, I'm going to cut it. The depth is from 60 to 50, it's 10. Cut it blind 10. Okay, I'm gonna make another sketch here for the smaller holes. So I'm going to snap to the smaller circle, and I'm not gonna do it on the other side. I'm gonna make this one 5. I'm gonna choose a circular pattern, choose this entity, and make 4 of them, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, but on 160 degrees. I'm gonna make this 160 and choose 4. Okay. Oh, it's not fully defined. So I'm gonna choose this circle, hit Control, choose that circle, make them concentric. Still undefined, so I'm gonna choose the midpoint and the origin point and make them constant. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this sketch through all. Here we go. Now the only thing left is to do the flange thing, which is 65 from the center line and that's 65 degrees from the top. But I need to make a construction plane first. So let's do a sketch on the top plane. Do a line horizontal, snapping to the center. Another line like this. This line is 65 degrees in the horizontal and has a length of 65. Okay, I'm gonna use this line to make a construction plane perpendicular to this point and constant to that point. Okay, I'm gonna use this plane to draw a sketch, then move it out of the way. I'm gonna make one big circle and 2 small circles. Choose the center points of them all, make it horizontal, and choose the center point in the origin and make it vertical. Okay, now I need to see the dimensions. The big one is R10 and the small ones are R5. This one is 20 and these are R5, so that's 10. This one and that one should be equal. And if I make a construction line, I need those two to be symmetric around this construction line and the distance between them to be 40. And the center line from the base is 27.5. Okay, they're fully defined. Now I need to make tangent lines between them. Hit this, hit that, and make them tangent. Hit this, hit that, make them tangent. Do the same thing. See, it already snaps to tangent. Okay, good. Tangent. Okay, it's not tangent here, so let's make them. Alright. I'm going to trim the inner circles, I don't need those. And I'm going to extrude up the surface and choose that surface. I'm going to use this face again to make this smaller circle over here. It's diameter 15. Yep. And it extends 5 millimeter. Okay, 5. I'm gonna use this sketch to make a hole in the middle of this one. I guess it was 10 millimeter, and I'm gonna use those holes too. 5 and 5. Let me check. Yeah, 5 thin and fine. I'm going to make a cut extrude through, not through all, but up to surface. I'm going to choose that surface. Okay, let me hide the sketch. Don't need it anymore. And I think we're done. I don't think there's anything left. Let's do the fillets. All the fillets are R2. Let's make that. Choose the fillets, go to 2. Then let's do everyone individually. Let me hide this one. Okay, 2. Okay. This one is finished. I'd like to just click OK and redo the command again so it doesn't get too distracting. Let's do those 2 as well. Oh, not on the inside, I'm sorry. Just on the outside. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. And the material is alloy steel. Let's do that. Right click material, click edit material and choose alloy steel. Apply. Okay. Now let's test the mass properties. 3998.6. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. This way, you'll be the first to know when we upload new videos. Thank you for watching and see you soon.